Here's our image of the spinal cord. I'm going to start by labeling the anterior and the posterior sides of the spinal cord. So I see right here that posterior root ganglion right there. So I know that this side is posterior, so I'll label this P. And if that's posterior, this side must be anterior. So this region right here is a cross section of the spinal cord. And then you kind of have to twist your brain a little bit. This region right here is the spinal cord going up to the brain. So it really would be coming out of the plane of my whiteboard like this. But I can't draw that way, so we draw it this way. And then by way of review, but I'm not going to draw them in, this would be the anterior root of the spinal cord, the posterior root, and they're the same on both sides. Here's your spinal nerve where the anterior and the posterior root join. There's your posterior root ganglion. Gray matter is central in the spinal cord, and this butterfly right here, and then the white matter is more peripheral outside of the butterfly. The gray matter is divided into horns, anterior horn, posterior horn, and the white matter is divided into columns, anterior column, lateral column, posterior column. Here's your spinal nerve. This is your gray commissure, which joins the two sides. And then the foramen magnum, and we have not covered that yet, but that's the opening in the skull where the spinal cord enters the brain, and that would be up in here.